Smart automation, better business. Learn how to optimize your business with Solved.
Hi, and welcome back to another video. My name is Brendan Lowe, and today we're going to be discussing how Agentforce can help simplify workflows. There are two ways that Agentforce can help simplify workflows that we're going to go over in today's video. The first is using an agent to completely take over a part of the process, giving that work to them and allowing your team members to not have to worry about that anymore. The second is using an agent to assist a team member with their work and doing it more efficiently. I'm going to use the sales process in today's video, and we're going to talk about how the default agents that you get out of the box with Agentforce can help. So the first scenario that we're going to talk about is an agent completely removing some of the work that needs to be done by a team member. And we're going to take a look at the SDR agent for that. So the SDR agent is in charge of outreach and reaching out to leads and helping nurture them and progress them along your lead status path. There are a couple topics that you get out of the box. One is send outreach. So you'll see that the SDR agent can draft and schedule initial outreach emails or even nudge emails. And the other is if they reach out, so let's open this in Builder, they can respond. So schedule replies to prospects that have responded to an initial outreach. So an SDR agent can be configured to do all of the initial communication with one of your leads, which is a complete takeover of that process. That's time that your team would have been spending drafting and reading emails to try to find out if someone is interested or get them on an initial call. And you can set up the SDR agent to handle that completely for you, freeing up time and allowing your team members to focus on more important items and only interact with leads that have already been nurtured or even qualified. For the second outcome that I talked about, which was assisting your team members with work that they're doing and helping them to do it more efficiently, I'd like to point to the default agent here, because that is the one that you can interact with on the front end of Salesforce. It looks just like this conversation preview where you can ask your agent questions and ask them to help you out with anything as long as they have access. So we see that they can close deals, general CRM questions, or even single record summary. And if I click new and add from asset library, I'll see that there are a lot of pre-configured tasks that the default agent can do. This is where I foresee that it could simplify the workflow by allowing for easy summarizing of information. For example, I could own an opportunity and maybe it's been a while since I had discussed this opportunity with one of my contacts. I could ask the default agent to give me a summary of the opportunity and the recent activity on that opportunity. That would help me to, within seconds, be able to see what's been done, get up to speed, and continue working on that opportunity. I could even ask the agent to recommend a next best action. So I could have the agent take a look at the record, take a look at closed won opportunities in the org, and tell me what's my next best course of action in order to close this deal. So in those scenarios, and I'm sure there are many others, I believe that an agent could just assist with what you're doing and help to simplify it, help make it more efficient so that you can spend less time doing some of these things that an AI agent could do a lot quicker. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about this, I would invite you to do one of two things or even both. First is go to solve.cloud and request a free consultation. That will allow somebody like me to come in, take a look at your current processes very quickly, and identify a good use case for Agentforce where we can come in, set it up, and have you enjoying the benefits of Agentforce very quickly. The second is I have another video that you could dive into and learn a little bit more about the default agent and how it can recommend next best actions. That video is called How Can Agentforce Suggest Next Best Actions to Agents? And we'll link that here. Thank you for your time and consideration, and have a great day.
Thank you so much for watching. We can't wait to help you automate your business. Please like, comment, or subscribe for more.